sales spotlight. Now I want to review what's called an upfront contract. Some of you use an upfront contract, and an upfront contract is to get an agreement with a customer as to how you're going to conduct yourself, and it will make sense to you. And an upfront contract goes like this. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, I take very seriously the opportunity to consult with you and discuss your roofing needs. And normally at the conclusion of a presentation such as this, I get one of three responses. The first response I get is yes, and I certainly like a yes. And then there are those that say no, and although I don't like a no as much as I like yes, it's perfectly fine with me. I can accept it. The third possibility is the one that gives me the most trouble. And it's when people say, I need to think about it. We'll let you know. We'll get back with you. We're going to consult somebody. And while I endorse everybody's decision-making process, that's their own process, I get the feeling that these statements are made because they're afraid of hurting my feelings. Folks, I want you to know, you're not going to hurt my feelings. Could we just be honest with each other? Could we just be honest when we get done? If this feels like something you want to do, and you're going to know if it fits the budget, would you just say yes and not play a game? And when we get all done, if this isn't for you, could you just say no? And I promise you I'll accept a no as gracefully as I'll accept a yes. That's what we call an upfront contract. And what it does is it gets the customer involved. It gets them agreeing to be honest with you. It gives them the right to say yes. It gives them the right to say no. And you don't play the game. I've never made any money playing the B-back barrel. But there's another part that I've used that I tacked on to this, and I've used it quite a bit. And it goes like this. Folks, I have 34 years of experience in this industry and have helped thousands of homeowners with their roof. If you are willing to bless me with your business when we're all done, I have a personal pledge of what you can expect from me as we move forward. Please understand, this is my personal pledge and is in addition to the company's code of ethic. Now, it literally was a pledge that I created that said what I would do and what I wouldn't do. And I held to it. I believe the most dangerous thing that we can do as sales reps is to make a sale, make a promise to somebody, and not deliver on that promise. And it could be something so simple as, I'll tell you what, I'm going to stop in on your job. I'll stop back and see you. And then you don't. You went from being a hero to a disappointment. That will never generate referrals for you, no matter how much they like the roof, because they bought you is what they bought. They didn't buy the roof. They bought your sincerity and they got betrayed. So I used that personal pledge and I was very careful when I gave them. And I will say this to anybody, if anybody wants a copy of my personal pledge that I used, feel free to give me a call, stop in. You can email me if you're watching this online, whether you're doing business with us or not, you want to get a copy of it, just drop me a note at frankf@AmericanMetalRoofs.com, frankf@AmericanMetalRoofs.com, and I will get you a copy of it.